Hi everybody, it's Stephen here from Revenant Workshop. Look what has arrived in the post. Very excited about the new Necromunda starter set. It's just arrived. I'm going to do a very quick unboxing video. It might surprise a lot of people to discover, especially my fans on Instagram, that I have actually never in my life played a game of Necromunda. I, like many people of my vintage, grew up playing 2nd edition Warhammer 40k, left the hobby stuff behind for a long time and recently came back because of lockdown. But when I was a teenager playing 40k, I never really, not that I didn't have interest, but I just never took the time to get into Necromunda. I was aware of it, I liked the aesthetic, but I never played it, the original version. So I thought this would be a really good way to get going. First things first, yeah, it's a great box. I love the look of the box. It's a bit bigger than I thought it would be actually. As a starter set, I was anticipating something slightly smaller, but that's good. I mean, that's great. That's a good thing. So yeah, let's go for it. So inside, yeah, loads of cool stuff. That is the barricades and objective marker sprue. Really nicely detailed stuff. I don't think anything in this box set is new. I'm pretty sure it's not. I'm sure somebody can correct me if that's not the case. Some Zone Mortalis terrain as well then. So one of the reasons that I got this box set was I knew at some point I was going to want to buy more gangs, more miniatures. And I'm a scratch builder when it comes to terrain, but I do have a few sprues of different pieces of GW terrain as well, and I thought that, you know, I'd like to get some of these columns, more of this stuff, and if I'm going to buy some separate gangs, if I'm going to end up buying more terrain, why not just go for this starter set? One thing I should mention is I ordered this from Wayland Games. I got it for £70. I'll put a link in the description as well. That was a really good price for this. So I mean, it's far cheaper than any of the previous Necromunda box sets. I know you're not getting as much for your money, but even Dark Uprising, I'm not sure if I found it for much less than about £120 these days. So this is a much cheaper way to get into Necromunda. So yes, I thought to myself, I'm going to buy more terrain, gangs, different things like that, then I may as well go for this box set. So yeah, really lovely GW Zone Mortalis terrain. So I think there's 11 columns, small walls, large walls, and doors, I think. So yeah, this, cool terrain, barricades and objectives. So that's the Delac sprue of minis. Very cool. My assumption is, and again I'm a noob, so people can correct me down in the comments, my assumption is that these sprues that you get for the gangs are just the same sprues that you would get if you bought the separate gang boxes. But that's great. I mean, like I say, I've got an Enforcers gang, I've got an Orlok box which I've never unopened yet. So now I've got 2 more gangs to play with if I have friends, and I know that Necromunda can be played more than 2 people, which is great. So, and I think probably down the line I'll end up getting Goliath and Vansar and probably Cawdor as well. So yeah, I mean, as with all of the mini sprues that you get, plenty of options, lots of heads, lots of different weapon loadouts that you can have. So lots of stuff for the bits box afterwards as well. So yeah, 2 sprues of Delac, 2 sprues of Escher as well. Lots of cool stuff on that. Oh yeah, more of the Zone Mortalis terrain stuff. So yeah, lots of good stuff there. Templates, plastic templates for small explosion, large explosion, and flamethrower. I think that's right. I'm assuming that's right. Again, correct me in the comments if I'm getting any of this wrong, but as I say, this is an unboxing by a total Necromunda noob here, so this is quite nice. A poster? Is that a poster? Oh, okay. So this has a little welcome to the Hive and then a rundown of some of the different gangs. I know that I've seen a few people express a bit of disappointment that this rulebook that comes with Hive War doesn't have anything for doing the campaigns. But that doesn't matter too much to me. I just want something to get started playing the game, really. So yeah, all the necessary dice, I assume, to play the game. Well, I mean, obviously, because that's what this is, a starter set. All the dice necessary, bases. I have to say I really like the Necromunda bases. I love the little designs on them, so that's cool. And then rulebook and tactics cards. I'll open these up. So rulebook, excuse me. So rulebook, this is a soft cover copy of it. I don't know if I was expecting that or not, but it is. So yeah, another thing, you know, if I was gonna, like I said earlier, if I was gonna get more gangs and more terrain, I was gonna have to get a rulebook anyway. So again, it just made perfect sense for someone like me who's never played a game of Necromunda to pick up this starter set. As with all of the Games Workshop books, there's lots of nice artwork in it as well. So yeah, rulebook to get started, excellent. What are these? Oh, quick reference guides. And are these different? No, they're two copies of the same thing. I suppose that's handy then, so if you're playing against somebody else, you both have a copy of the quick reference. Very good, handy, cool. And then the game board itself. I think I thought that would be cardboard. I mean, it's fine, doesn't matter. Like I say, I make all my own terrain anyway. I suspect that I will just use that. Might use it for photo backdrops. It's very, I mean, the artwork is great on it, but I don't really anticipate using that. But that's okay. Some instructions. Oh yeah, for putting the terrain and the minis together. Good. And then the range ruler, which I can't pick up. Please. Oh, this is embarrassing. There. The range ruler. So yeah, that's it. Oh yeah, and then the punch out for all the various tokens and stuff, which I have to say don't mean an awful lot to me yet, but you know, I've got some reading to do, and that's the tactics cards, like I say. So yeah, I'm very excited to actually learn how to play Necromunda. I'm a terrible solo learner. I hate having to try and teach myself anything. I much prefer doing stuff with other people who know more than I do, teaching me how to do stuff. But well, it is what it is. I will get on as best I can with this box. I don't really think that I would ever do match reports on my channel. Don't think that's something that would interest me. But I may do more videos with putting together the minis and painting them, and certainly what I will do with the terrain stuff. I doubt that I would ever put it together and just use it as they are usually used, the Zone Mortale stuff. What I think I would probably more likely do is integrate these into my own scratch built terrain pieces. But that's cool, that'll add some extra detail, and it'll obviously give it a little bit more of a Games Workshop Necromunda flavour. It'll be a bit more immediately recognisable. So yeah, I'm really pleased with everything that I got in it. It's a great price for all that stuff. Yeah, and stay tuned to the channel for what I do with the terrain, and maybe the minis will pop up in the videos now and again as well. So yeah, great. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.